Hi guys, Zach Keenan here.
Tim Park.
And we just watched Avengers 2 yesterday, so this is our review.
Age of Ultron.
It was actually really good. I'd probably give it about a 7.5 out of 10. I feel as far as Marvel movies go, it was probably somewhere in the middle. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, wow, this was awesome, but it wasn't like, wow, I'm never gonna buy this.
Now, does that include the old Fantastic Four movies?
I don't even count those. Those aren't even movies to me.
And what about the old Hulks too, from like the 90s?
You know, you can't touch those. Those are like, they had their time, they were classics. But
no, I'm not talking about the ones with Lou Ferrigno. I'm talking about the one with I don't know. And he was
Eric Bana?
No, maybe, yeah. The one where he was like jumping through the air and like he was just nuts.
You know, I never watched it.
It wasn't worth it.
Everybody told me it sucked, so I never watched it.
It did suck. It was horrible.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on Avengers 2?
So, I'm going to do the two positives and a negative. The first positive that I have is I like the cinematography and the choreography for the fighting. That was amazing. Just so that you guys know, you viewers, we are going to have a couple of small spoilers, hopefully not too much. But near the end, when they're all together fighting in the church, that was
a beautiful scene.
Epic. That was beautiful. All the slow motion and everything. It was just really, really good. They did a great job on that. I also liked the development of Black Widow's past and talking about how kind of some of what she came through in her training. I thought that was really good because she is kind of a mysterious figure. Nobody really knows who she is.
Yeah, they don't have anything on her at all.
And so that was kind of cool. And then the development of Jeremy Renner's character, Hawkeye. Just the fact that he has a family and you get to kind of see that personal side of him. I thought that was really good. The biggest negative, I have a couple of negatives, but this is probably the biggest one. The biggest negative I have is the way that they portrayed Ultron. They kind of made him a little bit too human. I think that their choice of voice actors with Spader was a great choice. He's got a great voice for it, even though every time he opened his mouth, all I was seeing was Robert California from The Office telling Andy Bernard to go back to work or whatever.
And I always kept seeing Red Reddington from Blacklist.
There you go. And so, I mean, that was a little bit like, that's kind of weird, but he has a great voice for it, and I love his sarcasm because it makes him, because Jarvis has sarcasm
a little
too.
bit, yeah.
And so to see another AI kind of have that even more so, but I feel like they kind of made his character too human looking with the mouth moving, and I think that the original mask that they used for the original robot was super creepy looking, like jagged and just kind of all very, and I thought that was an amazing look. And if they'd have left that look with Spader's voice, with the sarcasm and kind of the casualness and the way he communicated, I think that would have been a much better combo than having a super polished robot that looked kind of human. I didn't like that. It was kind of made him a little bit too soft.
Yeah, and I had heard that the reason why he was kind of sarcastic, I don't know if it's true or not, but like I had heard that they wanted him to be sarcastic because in this one, Tony Stark makes them, where in the comics, Hank Pym makes them.
That's right. That's right.
But regardless of either of those, James Spader still acted like James Spader. So you were getting anything new.
Indeed. I
didn't feel like he was acting like Tony Stark. I thought he was acting like James Spader.
Right. Indeed. And I agree with you. But yeah, Ultron. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Ultron is a bad dude, and he had. I mean, he produced like so many robots, and it was like really epic battles and stuff. But I don't know. I felt like he was too soft just because of the way that they portrayed him to look.
Yeah, I actually very rare. I'm actually gonna have to agree with you on like just about all those points.
Yay.
But yeah, like they're real. I mean, it's still worth seeing. I love the cinematography. The fight scenes especially were like insanely cool. From like beginning to end. Like I didn't feel bored. Some of my fears were actually nicely subsided. I was afraid that they were going to take it, like kind of like rehash old storyline. But like the first one, we're like, oh, well, I hate all you guys, and we're gonna not trust each other.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that, and that was actually really nice to see.
It was nice to see. There was still that tension between the group, which I thought was, I think, very well done. I think they could have done more with it. And when we talked about this the other day, or yesterday, Scarlet Witch could have done so much more. They could have done so much more with her.
Yeah.
Because she is an ultra powerful character.
Yeah.
And I really feel like they kind of made her wimpy. They didn't capitalize on what she could be.
Well, yeah, in comics she's like a tier 1 mutant. Like, she like ruins everything by saying like 3 words.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
like, anyway.
I agree.
Yeah, but definitely we're seeing probably my number 1 gripe about this film was how everybody kind of ragged on Captain America for not wanting to swear.
Yep.
I was like, dude, like he's supposed to be the good guy. Like he's supposed to be the model American, model citizen that everybody knows and loves. And they like really kind of screwed that up. I didn't really.
Yeah, I agree.
They kind of gave it too much of a bad time, I thought.
I agree. I think that. He is. I mean, he's Captain America. I mean, everybody knows he's like the go-to guy, the kind of the moral character. So that was a little bit discouraging.
Yeah, but still, we're seeing.
Indeed. Oh, indeed, absolutely.
Yeah, 7.5. I really liked it.
I give it an 8.
An 8.
Just simply because I thought that the fight scenes were that good. I mean, fight
scenes were good.
Very good.
But there's some stuff that happens with like Wanda and Quicksilver and things like that where I was like, dude, guys, you're kind of ruining it for me here.
Yeah. Without spoiling it completely, there is a point at which in the final battle, something happens, and it really, I don't know how they're going to rectify it in the future for a future story. It's kind of a pivotal moment.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of like, what?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to recoup from that. But yeah, it was, I mean, definitely worth seeing. If you're a comic book Nazi and you're like super like, oh, it has to be like a comic book, you're going to be disappointed in some of it.
Yeah.
But that's how it is for anybody that is really into a certain story.
Right. But if you love the Marvel Universe, like in general, like if you've seen all the Marvel movies, you're going to love Avengers 2.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, you're not going to be blown away by Avengers 2, but you're going to go in there, you'll spend your $10 on your ticket, and you'll walk out feeling satisfied. Like, it was definitely worth it. I really liked the movie a lot.
I agree. I'm hoping that the next the Civil War that they're going to be doing, I'm hoping that they're going to develop a little more into the Marvel Universe. I'd really love to see, and we talked about this last night too on the way home, I'd love to see Sony work with, and as far as because they own X-Men, and then see Disney, who owns Marvel, be able to kind of come to an agreement where they can actually work together. And I think that if there was the ability to work those characters together, which they're together in a lot of the comics, most of the comics, if they're able to do that and marry those two, I think that it could be truly an amazing film that would really bring in a lot of profits, which is really what those companies want anyway. So
right, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Dare to dream. But I think, I don't know. Won't even talk about the future. For now, Avengers 2 is great. Go see it in theaters if you are wanting to go see that in theaters. And so that's us. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.
Later.